breaking news coming in as far as the SSC scam case is concerned. The big update coming in is that Partha Chatterjee has now been arrested. Meanwhile, we do know that the Enforcement Directorate, remember, has been interrogating and had been at the residence of Partha Chatterjee for the last 26 hours now. Remember, the counting for the money has been still on at the residence of Arpita Mukherjee, who has been a close associate of TMC Minister Partha Chatterjee as well. It was yesterday when ED had confirmed the recovery of about 20 crore rupees in cash. The count, sources claim, has certainly gone up further. Sources say that the count now stands more than 25 crores. Yes, Tamal, the big update. Partha Chatterjee has now been arrested.
Well, that's right. We are breaking it here first on Time Stop. Partha Chatterjee, Trinamool Congress sitting minister, has been arrested. Partha Chatterjee, we repeat, the sitting Trinamool Congress minister has been arrested by Enforcement Directorate. We are breaking it here first on Times Now. That's the house of Partha Chatterjee. Right on to my left, the Enforcement Directorate officials are now all set to leave. The raid, which lasted for good 26 hours and more, possibly it has come to an end, and now Partha Chatterjee in all likeness would be taken out. Partha Chatterjee has been shown arrested by Enforcement Directorate, and that's why he would be now taken from his house. Minded, Arpita Mukherjee, a close associate of Partha Chatterjee, from her house, 20 crores have been recovered so far by Enforcement Directorate, something they have already confirmed. Now the count of money which is still on, and the assessment had been that the count is much more than even 25 crores if sources are to believe. There are several electronic devices recovered from Arpita Mukherjee's residence too. But as far as raids at Partha Chatterjee's residence is concerned, what transpired over there is something we are still unaware, because Enforcement Directorate officials have not really issued any official statement. But now that raids have come to an end, we can confirm that Partha Chatterjee has been shown arrested by Enforcement Directorate in connection with the alleged SSC scam. Why? Because Partha Chatterjee was then the Education Minister back in 2019 when the alleged scam had happened. So now that Partha Chatterjee is being arrested, it comes as a big blow to Trinamool Congress. A sitting senior minister has been arrested first so far in this alleged SSC scam. Mind it, CBI has been given the responsibility by this Kolkata High Court to probe the matter. 4 FIRs have been registered, but as far as Enforcement Directorate is concerned, Enforcement Directorate...
Sorry to interrupt you there, and continue to show us those images from outside Partha Chatterjee's residence, and Bhavtosh also joins us. Yes, Bhavtosh, big update coming in. Partha Chatterjee has now been arrested. Any more information?
Well, as Tamal was telling us, and what the Enforcement Directorate has yesterday said, the huge amount of cash that has been recovered during the search that was carried out has arrest of Partha Chatterjee. In fact, it's a huge development that has taken place in West Bengal. A sitting minister has been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate. The developments that have followed actually warranted the arrest of Partha Chatterjee. Remember, the entire case was first transferred by the Kolkata High Court to Central Bureau of Investigation. This entire case revolves around the SSC SSC exam appointment of teachers. Subsequently, the Enforcement Directorate registered a case of money laundering, and yesterday when the raids and searches were carried out across West Bengal, particularly at the residence of a close aide of Partha Chatterjee, Arpita Mukherjee, huge amount of cash, one can say a whopping 20 crore rupees of cash was recovered. This cash was something that that was in fact unheard of. Arpita Mukherjee is a close aide of Partha Chatterjee. Now, the source of money is something that could not be explained either by Partha Chatterjee or by Arpita Mukherjee. Throughout the night, he in fact was questioned by the Enforcement Directorate. A statement was recorded under Section 50 of PMLA. Subsequently, because he could not explain the source of money, so Arpita Mukherjee could also not explain the source of money. That was the ground on which he has been arrested. Remember, TMC has always been blaming Central Probe Agency, whether it's CBI or Enforcement Directorate, for the probe that they have been carrying out. But since yesterday, they have been silent, because the huge amount of cash that has been recovered is something that has baffled everyone, including those who have been investigating this case. 20 crore rupees of cash has been recovered, and many are saying that this amount will obviously go up as the amount that has been seized is still being calculated and counted. both by the Enforcement Directorate as well as the bank officials who have been put behind, who have been in fact brought in to calculate or count the exact amount of cash that has been seized during the raids and searches. Back to you.
All right, continue to be with us, Bhavtosh. Let me go back to